Mass Effect is a space opera.
One of the most powerful pieces of fiction that I've seen in my lifetime.
It's shot like a movie, it feels like a movie.
It's like a lucid dream.
Man, they go into these new planets and they finding different aliens and they shooting them in the ass, bam! You know, I'm on it, man. I like that.
Mass Effect is a grand and epic sci-fi adventure game which kind of plays like 24 in space.
The idea behind it is to try and make a role-playing game for people that helps them live those science fiction moments from classic movies that we all grew up with.
Blade Runner.
Over Star Wars.
Minus Han Solo.
Plus Babylon 5 meets Aliens.
With Sean Cassidy to the 10th power.
Yeah.
You're a character in a distant universe, this aspirational fantasy, allowing you to do things you can never do in real life.
In Mass Effect, you are the hero. You're controlling the action, and what you do can change the outcome.
Ultimately, you decide the fate of the galaxy. I mean, it doesn't get any bigger than that.
This game is awesome because you can completely customize your hero. You can be a woman, you can be a man, you can be a bald albino with no eyebrows, you can be a horrifically scarred Asian veteran. You have many choices of character. It's very exciting, and it will affect your choices in the game.
The backstory gives you building blocks in which to build your character up, but the choices and how that character develops throughout this Mass Effect story really depends on you.
As you play Commander Shepard, you basically encounter several people that will join up with your squad throughout the game if you choose to have them.
It's the ultimate role-playing game. It's kind of a combination of everything you've seen in role-playing games, but also in third-person shooters, combined into one.
We wanted to put it on a next-generation console, Xbox 360, and just push everything to the next level.
You literally can just pull out a gun and just run at the enemy with guns blazing, or you can take a more subtle approach.
Let's not do anything we're all going to regret.
You can play it like a chess player. You can play it like, say, a Halo player.
You have biotic powers that you can use where you can influence the physical world using energy attacks, lifting things, sabotaging things with your mind. And then there's your gun. You can shoot aliens in the face. That's fun.
Look out!
You gotta, you know what I'm saying, be on your toes. You gotta take it in there. He behind you shooting you in the ass. I'm like, man, I'm supposed to shoot you in the ass. But he just shot me in the ass, and my ass is on fire because the thing's like it's hot and it's burning. And the guy, you can tell the guy's hurt, and then you can see a hole in his ass. And I'm like, oh, come on now. I'm joking about the hole in the ass, but
when you play the game and when you see the universe, you just want more. You want to learn more about it, and it's incredibly immersive.
It feels like a universe that you don't want to leave. It feels like a universe you want to continue to adventure in.
There's a galaxy and planets and side quests and all these different things.
There are so many planets that you can just land on and go explore, even if you're doing nothing related to the main story of the game.
It's just so huge. You're exploring the entire universe, and you're making all the decisions. It's freaking sweet.
Everyone who plays the game will have a different experience because it's not a game, it's a piece of interactive fiction that shapes itself to how you want to play the game.
You, human, you the one they call Shepard?
Is there a problem?
You are actually involved in your character's progression, and your choices shape the ending.
This is an unscheduled arrival. I need your credentials.
All you need to know is I have more credentials than you.
You get to be the actor and the director of your own interactive fiction.
Movies are very stagnant. You cannot yell up at the actor on the screen and say, hey, move over to the left, there's an alien coming.
This is like a brand new way of video gaming and storytelling.
It's different, it's thinking, and it's outthinking you. I think part of the fun of playing those games when we were younger is you didn't have to think that much. It was like throwing a rock through the window. But you know, now the window throws rocks back at you and it hides and turns into things.
There are these interesting moral situations in the game. You know, issues of sacrifice and torture and all these deep problems where there's not really a right answer.
Is it okay to dispose of one person? Is it okay to dispose of a colony of people? Is it okay to dispose of hundreds of people? Is it okay to commit genocide? These are difficult questions, and the answers are not obvious.
All right, everybody, hang on!
It's not even kind of a standard just choosing good and evil kind of thing.
There's like a gradient of like good and evil.
If you make always the meanest, gruffest, most aggressive choice, that doesn't always get you the result that you ultimately want. That's a positive.
You son of a bitch! I'll make sure everyone in the Alliance sees that. Your career is over.
What we've tried to do is actually say, listen, there really is no good and evil. There's your choices and the impact that they have on the world.
Typically, freedom and choice in a video game is limited to whether or not you want to turn on the system or turn it off.
These games are not mindless anymore.
If you've got something to say, just say it.
Your people are still newcomers, Shepard. The galaxy can be a very dangerous place. Is the Alliance truly ready for this?
Choice is the most important thing. It's about giving the player as much choice as possible across all aspects of gameplay.
Most games are essentially a roller coaster, where you get in, you hang on for dear life, you play right, you're going to go up here and down here, and the big falls and the big scream, then you're going back down again, and then it ends. With Mass Effect, it's more of a road trip. You get in your car, you got your 3 or 4 dumb friends, and you guys are going forward. And wherever you get to is going to propel you to the next place. And some dumb decisions you make over here are going to put you in a problem over here. Eventually, you're going to get where you need to go. But the way it's going to unfold is like a mystery.